to it, don't.
Welcome everybody to Warren Verse 931. I have changed my position location 3 times. This sun is going to be the death of me. I'm going to do it one more time and then everybody can just take it for granted. Okay. But this is our last Snow-a-Getting live feed that we're going to be doing, hopefully from our locations. I am reporting live from in the Rock Island area at what we call the Walker Treehouse. Where are you from there, dear Brian?
I am in the studio. I'm in the art gallery here at the Casa de Car out in Dibble.
Awesome. Well, we were going to have a special in-studio guest, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But we do have a lot of special things happening this week that I have failed to mention to Brian, so he needs to buckle up and get ready. So on Thursday's show, we're going to be doing a special pop-in podcast at the detention. Got a phone call last week from Bernadette and Dwayne, and they would love us to come and grace their stage again and talk about all the amazing things that is going on at the detention. Wow. So this Thursday, we will be going live around 9:15, and I had to switch some things around. But with that said, we're also going to have a special in-studio guest that day at the detention. His name's Brandon Wingate. We've been doing a special segment with entrepreneurs, new businesses, things like that are trying to get their name out there. And he is just one of the many amazing real estate commercial companies that we do have here in town. And they're fairly new. And so Brandon is going to come on and talk to us everything and all things real estate and commercial properties. So I hope everybody tunes in that on Thursday morning. Now, he's going to probably come on the show closer to the tail end, like at 10 o'clock, which I told him was absolutely fine because he had some meetings he had to take care of first. But with that said, we have a jam-packed show for you, as always, here. We're going to try to make it a quick one because Mamacita pulled her back out sledding yesterday. And so I just have to tread with caution. And this is the last. Hopefully we will be back in our regular areas, back at our home front with all our anomalies and stuff. But with that said, I hope everybody has been safe out there in the weather. We do need to talk about our upcoming weather. It does seem like we're going to have a little break. Is that what it's looking like on your end, Brian?
Yes. I'm going to add this to the stage if they're okay. And what we've got right now, currently in the Warren County area, it is 19 degrees. And we are looking at a high of 36 today. So we're under an extreme cold warning by the National Weather Service until 12 noon today. But it should start warming up, melting a lot of that ice. I know a lot of you guys yesterday saw the roads, especially if your road was blacktopped and it was darker black, it melted a lot quicker. And that's just that old thing about color and heat. The darker it is, the more heat it absorbs, and so you're going to see a lot of that today. So I would venture to say kiss a lot of the white goodbye that you're seeing around your place, unless it's in the shade. You may not see it dissipate as much, but we want to hear from you. Anybody who's been out running around today, how are the roads looking for you? We also want to thank our good friends at Reddit Bound Ford for being our weather sponsor. And we want to ask you, have you driven a Ford lately? You can go on and see them at Highway 55 right there on your way to the detention.
That's right. And as far as the 7-day forecast, like we were saying earlier yesterday, after this extreme cold warning takes off, I want to say there is a potential chance that this Saturday and on Monday we're going to see some more snow accumulation. But with that said, on that Saturday, the high is supposed to be 19, low is 10 degrees, and the high on Monday is 37, low of 24 degrees. So, what we're seeing now, what happened over the weekend, I feel like potentially we might see that again coming up this weekend and next week. So, I do ask everybody, if you did not print off, share, or take a picture of those, winter weather storm tips. They really did make a difference for me. I don't know about anybody else, especially those emergency phone numbers. If you need the police department, the sheriff's department, um, the breakout, the what's it called? The out, now I'm going to call outbreak like it's a disease. Power outages phone numbers for either Caney Fork or McMinnville Electric. We had both of those. Thank you, Brian. So we had a nice little list of numbers, and I also put the non-emergency number up there because a lot of people, including myself, forgets that simple and easy number. And so thank you for posting that. And then and then of course this stuff was when we were talking about icy roads, what it could potentially do, and this was the result. That next picture he showed, that was a result of what happens when there was ice on the bridges.
I'll go back to that. I apologize.
No,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're fine. This is what happens when we have extremely icy conditions, And I followed not only the sheriff's department's page, I followed the Warren County non-emergencies page, um, and I followed also the city of McMinnville's government page. And if you have not got downloaded the text club service for the Warren County emergency system, you need to 100%. But we hope everybody is enjoying their day. Good morning from Randall Walker Farms. Shout out to Miss Sharon. Also, good morning to Miss Tina from Our Coffee. We love you. But we have so much to be thankful for. I don't know if anybody has seen, let me see if I can pull this up. One of my friends that I follow actually posted a video of them driving through the Nashville, there's still people without power currently right now. Hold on. Let's see, damage. I want to say it was Megan Lindsay that shared it, but I'm not. Now, Megan Lindsay was on, oh gosh, what was she on? She was on one of those music shows. Yeah, here it is. So if you do not follow, I just want everybody to kind of see that we here in McMinnville got very, very lucky. Here is a video that a native in Nashville, it's, no different than, their version, I guess, of Tennessee Chatter. And this is the video of them driving in one neighborhood.
Wow.
So, and this is due to that freezing ice temps. There was no wind damage to this. This is what happens when water and ice, or water turns to ice, and this is what you have.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kelly. We were very lucky to be just a few degrees warmer where we didn't have this. It's amazing how much a few degrees in temperature will make. And it was amazing to me that over all the coverage leading up to this, whenever they would show the area maps and the different temperatures in the general Middle Tennessee area, McMinnville was always a little bit warmer than everybody else. So, all my science people, explain that to me. Explain why McMinnville, and we know we're a little hotter,
Yes, because we got the hottest people in town.
Rhonda Moran writes, Franklin, we got Caney Fork guys going out to assist there. Well,
Oh, that's
we'll,
neat.
we'll
Okay.
keep them in mind. Thank you, Rhonda, for letting us know. And Miss Tina at Our Coffee writes, that's exactly how it is in Illinois. It's incredibly beautiful, but super scary. And
Yeah.
when you think about it, my brother, who's been staying with us the last few days, he's
Mm-hmm.
going back to a house that has no electricity right now. So
Wow.
so people are making do. It's nice if you have relatives close by. He was he was able to get here before all the ice and everything set in, and
Oh, yeah. And you keep talking. There's more videos people are posting in the area
oh yeah. Well,
just to show.
the
Damage
front
here.
page of the
Second,
Tennessean
so
shows
taking
workers, and there's a
Go ahead. Sorry.
there's a gallery of all the things that have gone on in Nashville, and it's just it's scary, but at the same time, people are pitching in and working together, and then we've got these wonderful linemen and these folks that are brave all the weather to help out. You can let that ride. I can shut up for a
No,
minute.
I don't know what they're saying, so that's why I was just muting it just in case
Yeah. Oh
of.
wow. Look at that, guys. That's
I was trying to see in this one, of
Tracy
course.
Parker, if you're seeing this.
So again, totally different. I just want everybody to see the difference what some people got compared to what we got. And we were blessed beyond
yeah.
belief.
Just a few miles away, but I
Mhm.
have to really commend the road superintendent and all the folks that have been working. I mean, the guys running these dump trucks with these
Mhm.
sleds on the front. Don't think we've had a need for the sleds, but
Yeah.
we've needed the salt and the grit that they've been putting out, and it's haven't heard a lot of other than the eight car pile up there, which was pretty gnarly for the most part, everything that I've seen so far has been pretty good.
And you mentioned about our road superintendent, Levy Glenn has done a phenomenal um, work in that seat as long as he has done. And I just heard this morning a confirmation that he is not rerunning for road superintendent this year. And he said, quote unquote, I have 8 reasons why, which of course he's talking about his grandkids.
Yes.
And I do not blame him, you know, but he has done an impeccable job of being our road superintendent for as many years as he's done it. And honestly, whoever runs in that position for this upcoming election has some really big shoes to fill.
Well, I'll tell you the person who I'm hearing, and I haven't just talked with him all together, but the person who runs the Warren County Sanitation is
I
Mr.
know who
Josh
you're talking about.
Roberts.
Yeah.
And I hear that he will be running for that. That's no, that's not verified, but everything that I've heard about Josh Roberts, and he married my cousin. He did really
Um,
well. So, and I have to throw that caveat out there, uh, but I haven't heard a bad word about him and what he's
he's
done with
super
the
nice.
sanitation department. If he can do the same thing with the roads, we're in good hands.
Well, I think he is gonna. If this is true, I think he is gonna do a phenomenal job because if he done at least half of what he's done the with sanitation, that it's a good fit if that's and
Yes.
that's I call him, and again, I know I tell him we're adults now, but he still lets me call him Bubba because that's how I was introduced to him back in high school and college time. And that's what his sister Brandy I was good friends with, and she's like, this is my Bubba. And I was like, well, what's his name? And she's like, Bubba. So every time I'm like, I went in the office the other day and I go, is Bubba here? It's just, but he is like if you don't know who he is, he just listens to you. He treats you like family
Mhm.
at the end of the day. And so I think if there is some truth to that, we may find out on Friday for sure if who has, we will say this, I will say this about Friday's show. What we're going to be doing is broadcast live from another secret location. And we are going to talk with somebody that knows anything and all things about election, if that gives you a hint.
I think that's a big hint, Kelly.
That's a big hint. But
Uh,
we do want to keep up. Everybody's asked me who's running in this upcoming election, who's grabbed papers. Currently, right now, there has been a lot of people that just grabbed the qualifying paperwork. To my knowledge, not a whole lot of people have. I don't even know if there's been the one turn in right now, except for Randall Gillum.
I think I think there's been several turned in as far as like when she says grab your paperwork,
Yeah.
you have to get the paperwork, and first off, you have to show that you are and I say qualified for that position. I say qualified, it means you live in that district,
Mm-hmm.
you fit all the prerequisites to run in that, but then you have to go get signatures,
Yeah.
and I can't remember 25 signatures,
25 signatures to
and
be
then you
exact.
have to return that in. But and there are a few people that I know that have done that so far, but not a lot. Most people have grabbed their paperwork, but you have
Mhm.
until February 19th.
18th at 12 o'clock.
Well, yes, at 12
You
noon,
got to make sure
not
I say that.
12:01,
No,
12
12,
o'clock.
12 o'clock. Because that's a big thing. A lot of people don't realize that it's not to the end of business. It's February 19th at 12 o'clock.
And while we're at it, I want to go back to this. Congratulations, Manny Newby, on retirement. That's wonderful. And Rhonda writes also, congratulations, Levy, also.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a great time. There's so many fun moments with Levy, whether it was with the road superintendent stuff to the Vala Valley truck and tractor pulls, because he does the announcing for that as well, and he has always been a hoot. Like he makes me laugh all the time.
Junior writes good morning, and then I want to get to this comment specifically because Melinda Adams writes Josh is a wonderful person. He's my nephew, love him, and as you've seen, he with the Warren County Sanitation Department, he's done an excellent job in
Mm-hmm.
bringing things in. It's safe. I use the main one, but when I'm not, I'll go out to the one here at Dibble.
Yeah.
And just everything's right where you need it to be. Derek Coates writes, good morning. It's a tad chilly. Derek, I don't think you'll be building any decks today. I don't think people are thinking about their decks today.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's worried about getting it fixed. If anything, I know that we had some phone calls for the nursery where there was so much damage done to people's trees. They were asking questions on are they going to make it or not. That was the big thing on the Randall Walker Farms phone line. And what did my husband say? He told one customer, "Oh my gosh, it's like a bad haircut. You don't
Yeah.
like how it's cut, but you're gonna have to wait and see how it grows out or something." I can't remember how he said it now, but some things you just have to wait and see because that doesn't necessarily mean that your tree is dead. It might create new life for all we know.
I'm gonna
So,
throw in these good mornings. Good morning, Shirley Hyder.
good morning, Shirley. Good
Good
morning,
morning, Miss
Alice.
Alice McCormick Hobbs, and good morning, Ella
Good
Richmond.
morning. Oh, look at Miss Ella's picture.
Oh, that
Sharp. Look
fancy,
at you,
fancy.
girl. I love it.
I want to give a shout out to our good friend Junior this morning at Jay's Restaurant. They'll be open from 10 to 2 today and back to normal business hours tomorrow. And I want to pull this up. Well, I just saw it in our feed, but it looks like they're back up and running at Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli, but they're limited hours today. I think they're going till 4 o'clock, but they should be back on tomorrow. And I apologize, I just lost it. I started looking up things, but we'll get
Well,
more
I
information.
have found some more. So I didn't know that Medley's said that their water, something was wrong with the water, but they said they are open for business today. They posted this 4 hours ago. The water is back and it's running. We
Good.
also know that I just shared this one an hour ago. Due to the ice and the ongoing cold, our office will be closed again today. If this is with the custom vinyl signs and shirts, Mary Walker, another amazing one of our sponsors here. You can give them a call if you need anything at 668 3372. I also shared the, again, we already kind of talked about this, but I want to reiterate it because it goes back to those videos. If you're just tuning in with us and you didn't watch those videos we had, Caney Fork Electric actually made a post. When our neighbors need help, we show up. Caney Fork Electric line workers traveled to Franklin this morning to help out Middle Tennessee Electric with power restoration efforts after the winter storm. Among cooperative isn't just a principle, it is what we do. Proud of our team. So these are like just a few, I'm assuming, of the gentlemen that have left. Yeah, right there. Yeah. So everybody, if you know who these guys are, say a prayer for them as they go out and they're helping to clear up some of that storm damage. Because you
Uh,
know that's not going to be an easy thing.
One of the unique things about what's going on at Caney Fork, especially news came out about their president stepping down, and Jason Riley is the interim president right now. I don't know if they continue on, but they have worked like nothing's changed. I mean, they've been taking care of business, as I like to say, kicking butt and taking names. And
Mm-hmm.
so, thank you, Caney Fork Electric, for what you've been doing. Really appreciate it. Got the info on that Tops. I'm gonna add this to the stage real quick. And Tops is going to be have. I apologize. Let me get you back there. All right, Tops is going to be open from 11 to 4 today, but they should be back to their normal hours tomorrow. So thank you, Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli, because normally that's where we'd be today.
Yes, but because of school closures and
Chili.
babysitters, we this is my last day. Hopefully, everything goes back to normal tomorrow. Also, too, don't forget we did mention this yesterday, but I want to mention it again today. The Warren County High School. Don't forget the game against Upperman was canceled today. So that game with Upperman for the Warren County High School was canceled because we don't want anybody traveling and having, we don't want any accidents on our watch. We want to make sure that they're safe and sound. But again, if you have not downloaded, which of course I don't have my phone with me, but if you have not downloaded the Warren County Pioneer Sports app, you most definitely need to do so. It helps you stay informed with all things sports related. That's cheer, Pioneerettes, JROTC, wrestling, bowling, archery, fishing, aka the anglers. Anything and all things sports is on this app. And I cannot stress enough. Something just dinged on my end, and I don't
That
know what.
that may have been me. We got a
Oh,
comment on one of our pages.
oh, what now?
We got a comment on one of our pages.
Oh, okay. And also, too, today, if you are thinking that you have court session today, listen to me now. That is not happening at 8:30 this morning. They did a jail inmate arraignments via Zoom only. And then I'll play back the video that Ryan J. Moore posted 30 minutes before this started. And all other arraignments that were supposed to be at 1 o'clock and the trial dockets are canceled today. So if you were on any case today, don't go to the courthouse. It's closed. They're doing Zoom only. So if you're not a Zoom call, you don't get it. I was trying to see, he posted a video. Oh, thank you. Everybody, that's what it is. People are sharing what we did. Also, too, if you did not catch yesterday's show, we had an amazing interview with Gannon Richardson. Such a sweetheart. I love him. As Brian says, we grafted him in.
Oh, he's
Uh,
awesome.
and he's only been here like for 5 years. But I am so glad that we have people like him in our community, him and Sheila Fan, and all the people that helped out with emergency shelters over the weekend. We know that was not any easy feat because the numbers came in that it was over 3,000 people in the Warren community area was without power. And then
Wow.
by Sunday, was it Sunday morning? It was either Sunday or Monday morning because I've slept since then. I always get thrown off when I come to the treehouse. Um, they only had 16 people left to take care of. And we had, I don't know if you got to watch it, Brian, but we had Angel Wood with Caney Fork Electric come on the show and talk all things about tips and tricks for, and I still have the papers she left. Thank you, Angel. But with that said, she was telling us how some of these line workers will work past the 16-hour mark because they just want to get it done. And so that's why, those photos I just showed you from the guys that are going to Franklin, and we showed you the videos of how bad Franklin is. Warren County is so greatly represented in anything that we do, whether it's here in the Warren County community or the Franklin County community or Vanderbilt. Like you hear all these things that people like they refer Warren County. And we have to uplift those unsung heroes, as I call them, because they don't get enough credit where credit is due. So,
Well, and you think about it, our Warren County Fair Board received the humanitarian award, which that just kind of goes along with
so big.
What we stand for. So, guys, thank you so much for encouraging folks, for sharing the word, passing these things on, and continue those prayers because that's what changes lives. Is asking God to change our county and change our country.
Yeah. And then also, too, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that did a snow day check-in. I did it myself as well. I was going to try to see if I can post these as we go through. So this is actually a shot, and I thought, okay, if this isn't like talking about the fair, Brian, I think I may enter this photo in the fair.
Oh, yeah.
Just because with the clouds and how they were, looking. And, of course, me and sweet Randy Jane after we sled and busted my butt. That's what literally. And then we got Hattie at age 3. Now, if anybody don't know who this is Coach Blue's oldest daughter.
Oh.
And Coach Blue is our football coach. And then on top of that, because the mom did, I don't want to go out of order, but I wanted to show you. And this is the newest addition to Coach Blue's, his 5-month-old baby girl, Ivy.
Precious.
I was like, oh my God. I just want to eat her up. But that's adorable. It's adorable. And then we got Nova. I wanted to show everybody, of course, dogs can have fun too. And I think the way they say this name is Capona Koi in Rock Island, Tennessee. I think it's how they pronounce their dog's name. And then we got, I'm going to say X. Is that how you say his name? Just posing. Koi is so sick, so she has been in bed. So.
Oh. I hope she gets better fast.
And then, of course, we got 5-year-old Nash and 2-year-old Knox Nelson as they are sledding.
Boys, having fun.
We got Whitley Stewart and her youngest, or her 2 boys right there, her middle and her youngest.
All right.
And then here's another one. People sledding with their dogs, just having a good old time.
Man, that looks like a good lane to sled down.
Oh, I bet. It's crazy.
Oh, precious.
And then some landscapes. And then, of course, Becky's, this beautiful picture right here.
Oh, wow.
That's not beautiful. And as you can see, these pictures look nothing like Franklin or Nashville. You know.
There's a lot of smiles on these faces on
Yeah.
these pictures.
Oh, yeah. And then this one really threw me a curveball. I had to click on this because I'm like, is a cat on a horse?
It looks that way, Kelly.
Yeah. But again, I have loved each and every one. Then somebody sent me a photo or video. So we want to thank Catherine Palmer for that. Again, these have been so fun to watch, guys. Anybody that did send in a photo, we are going to try to add these to our local voice. And we do apologize because normally the local voice would be out by now, right? But and this is another one of my favorites. Simple. Have you driven a Ford lately? And here's some more pictures of Frozen. Did you wake her up?
No, she woke up.
Oh. Okay. And then I think there you go. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that has sent photos in of your loved ones, your fur babies, your landscape. Melody Krim right here sent a close-up shot of what the ice looks like, which I thought was super cool. And then lastly, I'll show you this one. An attempted snow angel right there, Amy Taylor's little boy. So again, I just the pictures and the things that you guys have sent us, and this is a prime example of what everybody feels like right now of trying to get back to the world. But we're going to try to add those into our newspaper this week. It is going to be running behind due to the fact of things were closed, printers were shut down, and so I'm hoping by Wednesday and Thursday, you guys will get anybody that gets deliveries will get them on Wednesday or Thursdays. The digital subscribers will get theirs tomorrow morning, and so forth. And all the businesses will be set up for shop by Thursday afternoon. Isn't that right, Randy Jane? Did you enjoy sledding yesterday? Yeah? What was your most... Look, there's Ho-Ho. Can you say
Randy,
hi?
she just woke up.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come about this week and what we got going on and so much more. But remember, Warren County, can you say it, Randy Jane? Keep it first. That a girl.
McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Can I do it? Oh, you have to unmute you, Brian. Welcome back to, lovely. I love it. Is that a Donna original?
No, I don't know where we got that one from, but I thought it was very appropriate, the snowmen being here, and I've changed locations. My company has has moved on back to Nashville. Pray they're safe. I hope the roads are good. Anybody who has been out running around today, please let us know. The old man with the beard has not hit the roads just yet this morning.
Same.
Thought we'd enjoy this one last day of not working out and no sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And for anybody that is following, we do apologize. We're going to get back on schedule because with Brian doing his duck hunting and some other stuff, we're going to get back on our USA Gym kick. And so
Gotta
you
get
can,
stronger.
Brian, have you found, okay, with this being one of your New Year's resolutions, I would love to know, like, what's been the hardest so far?
Listen, when it comes to food, especially when everybody is trapped inside the house, you just gotta throw everything out the window. Especially when you're with other people. If I was with by myself, but with having a family and then having company stay with us, and we bought what was quick. I wound up at the WDG yesterday grabbing a whole bunch of little Debbie's and snacks and frozen pizzas and stuff like that. Totally not healthy, but hey, look, we start again tomorrow. Every day is a new chance to start over. So I'm not going to get down on myself. Not going to beat myself up. I'm just going to show up at the gym tomorrow and get my workout on. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about getting back to it. And that's one of the things about a resolution. Are you going to be perfect? No, no one is, but it's to get back up. So no beating up on ourselves, guys. I know this has been difficult for everybody. For a lot of resolutions, a lot of people have thrown them out the window already, but it's okay. For me, I like waiting until spring to really get going on stuff because you have instances like this where you're trapped inside the house. And think about all the things. And I don't know if you've seen the commercials, Kelly, but Bradley Cooper's been doing these commercials for Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And these I got it. And so I'll explain to our viewers who do not know about this. With Uber Eats, they've been Bradley Cooper, the actor. The whole shtick for Uber Eats is that the NFL and the Super Bowl is behind a conspiracy plan to make you order food and to make you eat. So what they've been doing is running these different commercials where Bradley Cooper is with somebody who he is saying that may have a last name that has something to do with food. And so anyhow, these commercials have been wildly funny, but let's see. Matthew McConaughey was in the last one. And as Bradley Cooper is jogging down the road, getting his exercise on and trying to figure out the conspiracy theory, there is Matthew McConaughey giving him a hard time. And I'll tell you what, guys, let's see if we can pull this video up. I'm going to go to my YouTube account and see if we can find this Uber Eats. That way you'll get a better and I don't think they'll be mad at us for talking about the conspiracy. Oh, here we go. Uber Eats conspiracy teasers with Matthew McConaughey. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. And 1 second, I'm going to put you guys, change this tab in here for you guys to be able to see this. And food, 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 food.
Don't you have somewhere else?
Food. It's all food, Bradley. Are you in the mood for some food? Sorry, guys, had to let you in on that one. If you haven't seen it, well, now you have. But
and so I guess the finished saga will be on Super Bowl.
Yes, and hey, guys, there's a lot of these. State Farm has got one that they're building up for. And I'll tell you, for me, I don't think I'm going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show. I think I'm going to watch whatever Turning Point does. I'm excited to hear about this. Now, there has been a lot of controversy about Turning Point over the last few months since they
Yeah.
got things started. So we'll see if they can pull it off. But again, not a big fan of Bad Bunny. That controversy is still going on right now, especially between him and Donald Trump.
And I wouldn't use it as I don't like that word anymore. I feel like the mass media companies use controversy for like a gameplay. At the end of the day, if you ask me any question about who is Bad Bunny, what is his or her again, his or her music, because I say that because I didn't know Bad Bunny was a man until my nephew says, "Hey, on that new Happy Gilmore movie that came out on Netflix,
Oh,
they go Bad Bunny." He goes, "That's Bad Bunny playing he was the caddy for Adam Sandler's character." And I was like, "Oh, that's Bad Bunny? Okay." But guess what? Did that make me want to like go look up his music or no? I mean, as I've gotten older, I'm not in that scene and I'm not saying this in a disrespect. As I've gotten older, I've kind of stuck to my old ways on music where I do like variety of different styles and stuff. But when it and I put Bad Bunny in this category. I even would put like Taylor Swift and well, let me say this. After Taylor Swift, agree or disagree, Brian, we have seen a lot of factory made artists.
oh,
And
Kelly.
if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, when I say factory made, and this is not AI, these are people that are pulled off the street. Like if they saw me and Brian as somebody that can sell a product and make it work, they grab these people off the street, they put them in this program, they like a factory, and you go and they work on you. And then once you're done, they put you out into the field. And you can tell the difference between people like and I haven't listened to Bad Bunny's music, but from what my friends and my nephews and my cousins have told me, it's no different than all the other stuff that's being put out right now,
It's
right?
Latin flair. I mean, and let's face it, that's kind of the shtick that they're going with. Now the Super Bowl, because they got Green Day also playing. Green Day's been very controversial, especially to presidents from past, especially conservative presidents, and so they make things political. They do their songs. Their album "American Idiot" was about George Bush,
I
and
mean,
and so again, there's the NFL has seemed to pick groups that don't necessarily represent their market share. And that's where that's why people like Turning Point have been able to come up with their own kind of thing.
mhm.
And people are just kind of tired about, unless that's the position that you take and you're all up into the Latin music or you're a big Green Day fan.
Right, 100%.
Those
And I
people don't
think,
even have politics in their football.
and agree to disagree on this, guys, that is watching this. Netflix had an amazing Christmas Day halftime show that featured Snoop Dogg, Lainey Wilson, yes, the K-pop Demon Hunter girls,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh my gosh,
Oh,
Andre
Bocelli, yeah,
Bocelli and his son.
his son, yeah, that
A
covered so
whole
many genres.
Yeah, a whole variety of music in different genres, in different settings of people's life.
And Kelly, on top of that, none of those artists are politically controversial.
Mm-mm. No, on top of all that, and when I can't remember what Snoop Dogg his exact words were, but if you guys can find the interview, he talked about like the why he chose the artists that he did and things like that. Because and again, when you are a true artist and not a factory artist, you get it. You know what sells and what works. And my thing about the Super Bowl halftime shows, and I understand to a point, like wherever the Super Bowl is at, they try to pick the artist that fits that in that area, right?
Mhm.
And I'm looking forward to, um, you know, I don't know if we could have a Super Bowl in Tennessee or Texas or wherever there's a stadium, Maybe we can get some more country artists. Or, if I really wanted to make it the biggest and awesomest halftime show, why not incorporate 2 or 3 different artists to appeal the masses? Because, at the end of the day, this is football.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the food we eat. It's not about the music we hear. It's about football. It's about 2 teams that have battled to their wits' end and have fought and, and scraped and essentially want to win that title, that championship. It's no different than me and Brian going to, right, and they're all, right, as well as that too. But also, too, I want to say this. Stop now before you get too rogue on me, because everybody can hear you. Walker is very opinionated. I wonder where he gets it from. Just saying. But what I was going to say is, when I watch the Super Bowl, I want to see an amazing game. I do want to hear, of course, our national anthem at the beginning, because let me tell you, the first time I heard it was Whitney Houston. And when you hear it from her, it's like, I'm American. Like, this is American football, right? Like, this is what we want. And so, but I am looking forward to seeing the Seahawks and the Patriots play. I'm also looking forward to seeing the Patriots win. Just the simple fact of like kind of what you and Reese were talking about yesterday, where I don't know, and I will go off in a tangent. At the end of the day, I am from Tennessee, and you're supposed to support your Tennessee teams. But after a point, enough's enough. Obviously, either we need new ownership over the Tennessee Titans, or we need to get the right people in there. I don't know what to call it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with the ownership, the families own these things, and because NFL franchises, NFL is the highest rated sport in all. Next to soccer, but especially in the United States, is the highest viewed sport that there is. So, saying that, these families have a vested interest to grow their popularity of their brand. So these families are probably not going to sell it unless they're in a money crunch and in need of that kind of money, which is big money. I think the Dallas Cowboys, last time I saw, was around $6 billion, somewhere around there. But again,
Bubby's not sharing the toys, Santa, so you remember that.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll take care of that, okay? It'll be okay. I promise. And so we've got a lot that's upcoming as far as the Super Bowl commercials, Kelly, because the spectacle of the Super Bowl halftime show and the commercials has become almost as popular as in certain circles. Now, the real men, we like it okay, but we want to know who wins the game. That's ultimately, but it's become, and think about it, everything from even on Netflix now having football games to Amazon Prime. You're not seeing, CBS, ABC, and NBC. Those are the only 3, and those are your major networks carrying the National Football League. Now you're seeing football in all kinds of different places. Yeah. So one of the things that I'm excited about leading up to the game is these commercials to see how they turn out. Yeah. And I tell you what, I've got a little montage real quick of a few of them. We'll go here just for a moment. Well, let me get this queued up.
Do you need me to add it to the screen?
If you don't mind adding it to the screen. Are we there?
I'm there if you want to hit play.
Loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me.
So you're.
Oh no. That's not a good situation right there.
No, that's not.
Oh God. Gotta have the horses.
The Clydesdales. Classic.
So I tweeted that I wanted to make a Super Bowl commercial, and surprisingly, the CEO of Salesforce replied that he was interested. So I got on a flight and just showed up at their headquarters.
Let's go see if they were being serious.
All right. I'm pausing this just for a second to give our viewers a little understanding. If you do not know who that is, that's Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has the largest streaming or social media platform presence in all the earth. I mean, he's the one who made podcasting and social media to where it was monetized, and he does some really unique things. All right, carrying on.
Where's the marketing team?
It's on the 23rd floor.
What floor are you guys going to?
They had no idea I was coming.
Did you know I'm doing the Super Bowl commercial?
But at least they knew who I was. And finally, it was time to give my big pitch.
Hey, everybody. Are you guys being serious with the tweet? I can make the Super Bowl commercial? Well, Mark, what? Can I do whatever I want with the commercial? As long as it's legal, it's got to be legal to put our products in it.
And so I told them my plan. And within 30 seconds, I already knew what they'd say.
All right, what do you think of it?
They loved it. And now I'm in charge of their Super Bowl commercial. And all I'm going to say is this Super Bowl, if you see the commercial, you might become a millionaire. This is going to be epic.
All right, we'll stop it at that one right there.
He's known to do a lot of giveaways and a lot of, I mean, I would not be surprised if his video included like a QR code. You scan it, you do it, you know what I mean?
Well, Kelly, that brings us to something that we could do. Why don't we make our own Super Bowl commercial, and we'll run it during the Super Bowl? We can run it on the Warren first, but we can ask the people. We need ideas. We need concepts. What kind of Super Bowl commercial should we make?
A parody commercial. Let's call it a parody, because I would love, if there's any commercial you would like us to try to attempt to parody it, because I have one in mind already that I think would be funny. You know those songs that how does it go? Dun 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 dun, and it's like people are in slow motion, like when they get a devastating call, or they're in a hurry and you got to beat the clock.
Oh yeah, dun, dun, dun. Like what is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Where you know?
No. I just could see us doing a commercial where we get a text message saying breaking news. Call, like show of somebody texting us, like our CIs, and then we're all slow motion running to the cars to meet each other somewhere, and then I see something, because I always like doing funny parody commercials, but at the end of the day, it's really telling you guys what we do here, because we might be in the middle of something, literally, like I wouldn't care to have I would be in the middle of like holding my child, right? And I just like kind of drop her, not in a bad way, and it's a slow motion drop. And then Brian is in the middle of a shower. Melody's in the middle of reading a book, or at the, and we all like meet, like some, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta stop, like, Sarah, I gotta go. And you're like going out with like your swimmers on and your cap on.
My shower hat.
Yeah, shower cap, something like, something funny, right? With a robe or something like, and then I'm in my pajamas, like, we're doing this now, like, come on. And then, and then the ending says, "This is Warren."
I like it. I like it.
I like to think of stuff on the spot. But I think that'd be funny. But if anybody's listening and want to like throwing out an idea of what would be hysterical, I would love to attempt one.
Yeah, let's let us know your comments, what you think. Tell us what your favorite Super Bowl commercial has been, and what you're looking forward to. Now, again, guys, we will rehash this closer to Super Bowl time, but it's a great time right now, because we're talking about things that we don't normally do. Everybody's been affected by this weather here the last few days. So if there's something that you have watched that you
Mm.
thought, oh man, that is good, and I've seen something last night. We watched a movie called The Willoughbys. Now the
Oh
Willoughbys,
yeah, I love Willoughbys.
well, my nephew said that was his favorite movie, and I
Yep.
thought, well, what is it? And it's on Netflix again. Now I come from the old school. Netflix is not my first go-to. Network TV is probably my first go-to, and then everything else kind of follows after that.
Walker.
We watched The Willoughbys as a family, and it was a great movie.
Mm-hmm. Sissy's coming upstairs. Help her. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Willoughby's is a great movie. I absolutely love it. It's got, is it Will Arnett or Will Arquette? What's his name?
Will Arnett is the comedian actor who was on. Oh, he's been on a ton of stuff.
Who's the guy that played in Last Man on Earth? That's the guy I'm thinking of.
Is that
He
Jason
plays the
Sudeikis?
main character of the main Willoughby. And essentially what the Willoughbys is, it's a movie about these four
Oh,
kids.
Will Forte. Yeah.
Will Forte. I couldn't remember his last name. But essentially what that movie's based on is two parents that really don't give a crap about their kids. And, you know, they have to defend from themselves all the time. There's four of them. And then miraculously a mysterious package got dropped off, which was a baby. And then they take it. They are like, well, we can't keep it. And so they take it to the happiest place on earth, which is a candy factory. And it's really well done. Very well done. And a lot of SNL actors are in this. If you know, are casted in this, like the old SNL back in the day.
Martin
What's
Short.
her name? Maya. Is it Maya
Rudolph.
Andrews? Maya Rudolph. Yeah. Maya Rudolph. She plays the nanny that was hired. You have, I think, is it or Terry? What's his face? Terry Crews plays the Candyman. You know, so again, a lot of A-list comedians are in this.
And I feel like this is a movie that slipped through the cracks because it came out during COVID in 2020, and so it was something that didn't get a lot of people going to the movies because it came out. It looks like in April of 2020, and that was right when everything was changing in March. When people started shutting movie theaters down. So this is a great movie. We highly recommend it for you and your kids to watch as a family. Maybe the next snow day. But if you have movies like that, please let us know. What are your go-to movies as a family? Because it was really neat to have all the kids watching one movie at one time. And it was entertaining for me to watch as well.
Yeah. It's got a lot of adult humor in it that a lot of kids won't pick up, but you will. And they do it very well. I'll have to say my go-to is I like to binge watch a lot of my old shows because I know, for example, Bridgerton, if you're a huge Bridgerton Netflix fan, part 1 is coming. There's going to be a 2-part series. They're not doing it doesn't look like they're doing a whole bunch of episodes, but they're doing part 1, part 2, and it's going to be on January the 29th. So I have decided to watch the last season again to reaffirm and remember what all happened instead of watching a recap. So, but if you have not catched up with Bridgerton, you still have plenty of time to really do a deep dive and binge watch whether it's a snow day or not. You know, I have trouble sleeping, so I'm doing my work while I'm binge watching Bridgerton. Yep, there you go, right there. My boy. And again, it's like me and my brother said last night, you know, this show is not politically correct, I want to say, or, you know, it's more historically correct. Is that the best way to say it?
Yeah.
But it's a good show. I like it. It's variety. You know, it's fun. It's enticing. So
it's got
there's
a
lot of drama.
94% on like TV shows from Google users, and 7.4 on IMDb, and 84 on Rotten Tomatoes. So very, very watchable. Lots of people like this show. I got introduced to it, but I can only watch a few. For me, okay, so I'm a nerd. When it came down to history, it was like, man, that's not
That's not
right.
right. Yeah. This is not historically accurate. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
no.
not. So if you want to watch it because you think you're going to learn how back in the day people were, no, absolutely not.
All right,
Absolutely not.
hey, Miss Tina says yes, and then she says, "I'm watching," and is this Alias?
Yeah.
Is now are we talking about the Alias with Jennifer Gardner as the main character?
I think that's the one I know of. It's a good show. There's actually a lot of good movies right now that are out. Let me pull up what I was researching the other day. That I haven't, been paying attention to. And now, have you seen that new show called Ponies?
Ponies.
Mm-hmm. Let me screen share this.
It's not My Little Ponies, is it?
No, this is not a My Little Pony thing. This is Ponies right here. It's on Peacock. It's a spy thriller series. Emily Clark and Haley Lou Richardson as CIA secretaries in the 1970s, Moscow, who turned into undercover agents after their husbands were killed. And again, I don't know how historically correct it is, but it is freaking amazing. It is addictive. You can get, I'm just going to play the trailer if it let me.
While you're pulling that up, I'm going to talk about Amelia Clark. For a lot of you guys, if you watch Game of Thrones, she was the girl who controlled the dragons. I mean, she was big in the Game of Thrones, and to see her in something else is really cool because I can't tell you much what I've seen her in.
Help her, Bubba. So here is the trailer.
6 months. And what does your husband do? Communications envoy for the Associate, to the U.S. Ambassador, to the USSR.
Sit on your bottom and come down.
We both know what our husbands really do.
Earlier this evening, a small single-engined aircraft crashed. Both of your husbands were on that plane.
What? We need answers.
There is no reason for us to bring more Americans into the country unless they're key to our intelligence work.
Then let us do that. We're women. People only look at us if they want to have sex with us or marry us, and that's it. No one would ever suspect us of anything.
We would like you to perform the duties of a secretary.
I thought you had a real assignment for us. Yeah, I mean, we're going to risk our lives to learn how to use a Xerox machine.
You don't know how to use a Xerox machine? This job demands sacrifice. Most people are not cut out for it.
It's time.
But these women are not most people.
You could have killed someone.
You don't have to. You're good.
On fire.
We've never gotten this close to high-level KGB before. We have them all.
What if the answers you discover hurt more than not knowing?
It's better than sitting in the dark. You're here because you want answers and because you want to get one step closer to what you really want.
So yeah, that's just it's a great, it will, one of them can actually speak, whatever the language is in Moscow. I apologize.
Oh, Russian? Yeah,
she can, the dark hair lady that is named B.
Yeah,
she can speak. She can speak Russian, and then the girl with the crazy red hair, she only speaks American. So, and if you watch through it, they what they found that the KGB puts hidden cameras in everything that if any they use that footage against people, like blackmail. It's the big thing. Just to give you that's one of, and I've already watched it from beginning to end in 2 days. So I'm a huge Ponies fan now. I'm very curious to see. I'm very curious to see what the next saga is going to be on it, because the way it ended was a cliffhanger. So
Huh.
So yeah,
So
that's my
it's
biggest one right now.
one season already?
Yeah, that's first season.
Okay, that sounds like it'd be really good. I saw the trailers for it, and I thought, this would be cute. But I know
Mm.
2 little girls who would like maybe something like that. They were big into spy stuff.
Yeah, now just be careful though with caution. There are some scenes that are not appropriate for certain ages.
I wonder if you can run it through Angel. Are you guys familiar with what's going on with Angel Video? There are shows that we're used to watching, but they cut out the sex and violence and yeah. So that's one of the things that and we watch a lot of it. One of the shows that we've watched here recently is called The Promised Land, and it's like how The Office is set up with interviews. Where they talk to people and interview folks, and then you see what's going on. Well, that's basically what it is. Imagine the Israelites crossing the Red Sea and trying to get to the Promised Land, and Moses is being interviewed. He's like the Michael Scott and it's funny. It's wildly entertaining, and there's all the characters, the different characters that you see in the Bible. And if you imagine if they were real people in an office type setting, trying to get these people to the Promised Land.
I'm very intrigued on that one now. And what was that called?
It's called The Promised Land, and it is on Angel Networks. And I'm gonna see if I can find you a shot so you have something to go with it. If I can pull up.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. I have a mess I got to clean up real quick.
You're good.
Yeah. But no, if anybody's got some binge watching show worthy stuff, we do encourage you guys to let us know for the next time, because I wouldn't mind making another thing of like, hey, in case you don't know what you would like to watch during, the bad weather storm. Well, here, don't take it from me. Here's a list from, folks, your neighbors from Warren County, that would be kind of neat to have.
Yeah.
And then also too, what are your top, some of the stuff we did, because I know we're getting close to the show now. What are some of the stuff you did at home when the power was off? Like, what are some good things you can do with a family? Like, is there a good Q&A game you can play? Is there your favorite go-to card game? We did Phase 10 and Uno when the power went out over here. Instead of counting how many grass, counting the grasses outside. We played that kind of stuff like Phase 10 and Uno. And then we also played, believe it or not, my brother, if you didn't know, he's a super Simpsons fan, and he has a chess set, and it's Simpsons related. And so we played some chess.
Oh, we played one the other day called Do You Really Know Your Family?
Oh.
And that was a fun game where you would all get together and ask questions. And the neat thing about this is that there are questions that the way it worked is somebody got a topic, and it would be like, who would be more likely to do what, or what is my favorite color, and then it had challenges on top of it, and it was a real fun game. We had a really good time playing it as a family, because it wasn't like really quick or something like that, but that's what it is. If you see it out in the stores, it doesn't cost that much. I mean, I think with Target it's $20, but I think we were able to buy it cheaper. But as far as keeping everybody entertained and everybody engaged at different age levels, it was great from grandmothers to grandchildren. This was a great game for everybody to play.
I love that. Did you pull up that one video before we have to let to end it?
Which one?
Just trying to see. Back. Oh, I thought you were pulling up that Promised Land thing. Did you not? Find it?
I already showed it while you were off.
Oh, great.
I didn't show any of the thing. I just showed the Angel the Angel thing where you could find it on Angel Studios.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I
I just-
appreciate that.
Hey, no
Well,
problem.
guys, it has been a blast hanging out with you. I know we haven't done much, but I do want to showcase one of our newest and most amazing things I worked on over the weekend. We want to do one more time before we go, Brian. If you could pull up the weather, I'm going to play the commercial for Reddick Brown Ford because their rebranding is officially taking off, where they want to help nurserymen, contractors, anybody that needs a tough vehicle for those tough jobs that we do, especially with electric system and all this going out this week. Here is their debut of their newest commercial.
Here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
I just had to show that because with the power going in and out, and that also meant with the Wi-Fi going in and out, it was very tough for me to do everything on my cell phone. So I wanted to debut that. But of course, Reddick Brown Ford is our community weather sponsors here in for us. And this morning it was like at 19, 17 degrees. And now we're at a what now, Brian?
We're at 25 degrees.
Yay. What's our high going to be for today?
The high today is going to be 36. It's going to be sunny. Tonight, it will go down to a low of 18. And then tomorrow, we'll start off with a freezing fog. So be careful tomorrow morning getting up and moving around. But the high will be 36 tomorrow on Wednesday, a low of 17. And on Thursday, we'll have a high of 40. Hopefully by Thursday, we'll have a lot of this snow out of the way. But guys, there are parts and places. I would not be surprised if we get a phone call this afternoon canceling school tomorrow just because of all the residual snow and ice that's still out there. These temperatures are still getting cold, and it's the shady spots and patches of snow. Again, we got great big school buses that are trying to get down little bitty roads that may be covered in ice. So make arrangements accordingly.
Exactly. Guys, it has been such a blessing today having you guys on the show and listening to us and tuning in each and every day, even when the storms come through. I just want you to know we do show up for you guys. We do the best that we can with the information that we're given. Again, if you guys ever hear anything, see anything, and you want the community to know about it or hear about it, always call us at 931-369-3050. I hear you, baby. Okay, give me a minute. I'll get it. But with that said, we love each and every one of you. Take care. God bless. Enjoy your day. And remember, Warren County, you can either be a blessing or a curse. And remember,
Keep it first.
Bye,
Hey,
guys.
Cody, have a good week, Cody Jones.
Hi, buddy. Bye.